Remember how I said this is a very messy project? It was very messy. But here's my box. This is little pieces. This is like 5 by 7, slightly close to that. And this is my current desk situation. Ay, ay, ay. The camera's usually right up there. It is a mess. But we're going to put all these little pieces into my box and go from there. And my voice is a mess today. We both have this frog in our throat residual thing that's driving us nuts. But it is what it is. I apologize. If I have to keep clearing my throat, maybe I'll just do a voiceover. I don't know. All right, here's book number 2 or 3. Oh. See, all of this can go in the little pieces and just pilfer through the little pieces till I run out of little pieces. And there are some pieces that I have purposely cut out. Leaning tower of junk is falling over. So that I can have a teacup in a picture or whatever. Oh no, this is just not gonna stay. Stay. But I am starting to, I know I think I've said this about 6 or 7 times before. Not keeping everything. Not going to keep everything. I just can't. I think I'm going to do like 2 or 3 of these glue books and then throw all this little stuff away. From magazines and things like that. I won't throw like store-bought ephemera away, but I won't save pieces like that anymore. Or Taylor Swift. Or this pretty lady with cheekbones that I wish I had, which I'll never have. Or tables from a magazine. Or a pearl necklace. Eventually, I'm going to go through. I think I'm going to make 2 or 3 of these books. I say I am. Who knows? And then stop saving so much. I won't need to save this off the side of a magazine. That'll eliminate half the stuff. A good bit. Okay, down to the bottom here. And I just pulled out a couple pieces here. I'm trying to drink some orange juice. All right. I'm going to empty these bags into that basket. Tub of stuff. And that doesn't even count the store-bought paper. Like the Ranger paper and Fan Reedley's paper or Jane Davenport's paper. That's in a different category. Okay. We are at the beginning now. can do something. Sort of. Hold on. False alarm. Some of this needs to be cut and put in my letter box with fonts. I do not know what that means, but I'm gonna throw it away. Oh, I know. Actually, things like this I might pull out and put in my Midori Ichi, because it'll add color to some holes. Oh, I remember these. Oh, Kirky, do you remember these stencils? Good grief. It's been a long time. I don't remember where I got these. This is when I made the famous ladies of California and South Carolina. Oh. But all these little, these are perfect for my Midori Ichis. Just like the other set that I have. Oh well, don't tell anybody. I already have white ones that look like that. Okay. Yeah, see these little stars and things like that? Those can go in my Midori and add color to a boring page. Okay. Excuse me while I clean my desk. This needs to go in the stamp drawer. Tomorrow, today for you, getting retested for COVID. A little nervous, but we need to do it. Because otherwise, how do you know you're safe to go out in front of people again? It doesn't, because we have heard, now we have a lot of mixed messages in the United States, depending on what political persuasion you belong to, which is completely and utterly wrong to have happen. But that you can still test positive for like 30 days. Not feel any of the symptoms. The only symptom that my husband and I both have is the scratchy throat. And we're both, and it doesn't hurt. It just like post-nasal drip. Can't get rid of it. See, here's the white stencils. These are super cheap on Amazon, but they do come in handy. Okay. Well, we're almost down to the bottom here. Excuse me while I clean my desk. Stickers. These can go on a Midori Ichi too. Oh, okay, I have a little bit of room. All right, that's all getting thrown away. Oh, I know. All right, this is the pile we're working from today. Okay, flat space. Oh, is this not the one I worked in? Oh, Penelope picked peonies for the Queen in Australia and was bit by a swan. Gotta watch out for those swans. The Sun Goddess and her sister picked pansies in Rome on Saturday. Just love it. All right, let's skip a couple pages so that not everything looks alike. And start. That's gorgeous. Here is a Roman ruin, again, out of a magazine. Ooh, Mount Etna the other day was erupting. Pictures on the news. Sometimes we get news that's normal. So far, I like that. Now, I saw some big, glue stick. The caged fish is a good reference for glue books, and she does glue book January. So far, I can't find her. I don't know if she's doing it on. I saw a couple little videos that she did like a flip through, but she usually does process too. But I don't know if she's doing it on Patreon, and it's not available as much. I could watch her do glue stuff. Now, I usually don't tell her I said this. I usually speed her up because she's very slow. And turn off the volume. But not always, because I want to get her theory behind some of it. Okay, here's zebra. Part of that. There's New Zealand. Oh, here we go. I want this. Okay. I like that. I did learn, and this is maybe still a matter of opinion. When I took that class up in northern South Carolina, where it was one Saturday a month for 3 months, that was last fall. Wow, that was over a year ago. 2019, when you could still do things. To try to connect your items, have them touching so they are connected. Okay. Now, Tech the Halls. I think I'm going to save that for something else. And I love this, which is paint chips. No, it's siding for houses. But I love that. So I think that's going to be on its own somewhere. And now this is a picture of Elizabeth Taylor. And I think she just begs to be used. I think this was from a movie or something that she was in. But instead of holding a horse, she's holding a chess piece. That's the horse. Is that the knight? Roadside art, it was called. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Along the interstate. I still have not heard if our quilting retreat, normally I would be getting ready to go or close to it, because usually it's the first week in February, but they are still shut down, their retreat center, and we are going to be the test group, and we're the first or second weekend in April. But I have not heard if we're going to go still. Hopefully by then I will have had a vaccine. Maybe once we get a new president that has some goals other than his own. Things might start moving in this country. Elizabeth Taylor. Okay. That looks stupid for some reason. But if that goes down, it's a Roman Taylor, right? A Roman Taylor. Except that I'm going to cut off this sky because it has an arrow from whatever the article was about. And I think I'm going to cut off the horse. I just want her. Then maybe I can layer some pieces here without it looking silly. Oh, we're kind of losing the zebra though. Oh no, there's zebra right there. Okay. It's coming. A Roman Taylor. That's what this is. Because Elizabeth Taylor and a Roman ruin. So of course it's a Roman Taylor. We covered up New Zealand. Well, not all the way. And I don't know if the colors make a difference. I mean, yes, of course they do. But there's greens and blues and pinks here and brown. And I mean, who am I to say anything? I don't have any kind of training for color theory or anything. I just do what feels right. And when you do what feels right, you come out with a Roman Taylor. Correct? Correct. All right, we're going to skip a couple more pages. Now, this guy begs to be used. And I'm pretty sure a zebra could go on that. And pretty sure, see, there's purples and browns in here. So these guys really don't fit the bill. Although, I like the tribal look of that. So then you take this bucket and you kind of just pinch a piece of parts out and see what happens. A pinch and go method. And then when you run out of this kind of paper, then you paint some more, right? Okay, that's obvious Christmas. I don't think so. Oh, but I like the map with this. And I do not know where it is, which is okay. And I may not even cut this stuff off over here because it might just get covered up. All right, I'm going to throw that book page away because there was no print on it. No type. And I'm not going to use these oranges and yellows because I think that clashes with the browns and purples. And I'm not liking the red with that either, but I like that with that a lot. So these are going to go back in the basket. This might stay though. This is a label from something. All right, I think I'm going to glue this down. I still don't have a story. Kind of looks like a terracotta zombie. Oh, hello. A terracotta zombie. It's a terracotta warrior. A terracotta zombie on the go. That's why he has his map. Could that be it? Yes. That is going to be it. But I need to leave my hands visible. Oopsie. Yeah. So they look like they're outstretched like a zombie. Okay, hold on. Terracotta zombie return journey, because there's a tiny little bit of the article that says return journey. So he's returning from somewhere. All right, it needs a little bit more natural stuff because I put that pattern paper over it. Terracotta zombie returns. I don't know how to spell terracotta. Terracotta zombie returns. Oh my gosh. I love this. All right, somehow I got to get these other pages in here. Let's see if we can find some that fit so we can just glue them down. Don't fall over, pile. Stay. see if we can get these in here. I need something weighty. Paperweight. There we go. My football team, well, my football team, the 49ers, is way out of the playoffs this year. They didn't even get in there. But the kid from my hometown, Novato, he was playing his team and they lost. So he's out of it now. I'm going to tear the very edge of this off. And I'm throwing these edges away. Can you believe it? Okay. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. So now there's 2 more games on today. And the winners of yesterday's games play the winners of today's game. No, there's one more weekend before they do that. Yesterday's winners from those 2 games play each other. And today's winners from today's 2 games play each other. I think. Okay, we got one in there. Got too much hangover. All right, let's put another one in. Let's put our koala. Oh, but he's got stuff on the back, so I can't. These 2 have stuff on the back, and we have to tape them in. Here's one. That'll fit. The map makers are hailed from the city of Gwalior in central India. Because that's what the paper said to do. And now I'm not opposed to gluing this and having it across the fold. Let's just do that. Because if it gets chunky, it doesn't bother me. Then it'll look like me. And I can still fold this. Okay. This one can go in. Oh, I like this one too. I like them all. Who am I kidding? Okay, all of these can go in. All right, I think I'm just going to glue these down and stop talking. So I hope you all have a nice day. It's cold here still. We're in the 30s, which is not our normal. We have a couple days in the winter. It'll be 30, then it goes back up to 50 during the day. But we've had a couple 30s here for a while now. Wish us luck on our retesting COVID. For negative, I might go to the beach. Although my husband says I can't go by myself. I'm like, I went by myself when I couldn't walk. Now I'm kind of stumbling. And now you don't want me to go? Huh. I did say I'm going to get a t-shirt, though, that says, I survived COVID and I'm vaccinated. Whenever we get vaccinations here in South Carolina. Which is a very disorganized process here. But hopefully Joe Biden will give us instructions on how to fix all that. He says he is. I trust him. And today is Sunday. Today's the day they're supposed to... I thought I said I was going to fast forward. I guess I'm not. Today's the day they're supposed to start protesting again in D.C., but they've got fencing. I mean, it looks like... They call it the green zone because it literally looks like the green zone in Iraq when we were over there Except this time we're protecting ourselves from Americans, not terrorists or anybody foreign. It's local, which is frightening. Okay. This is really long. I don't want to lose this. Whole thing here, but I might lose a little bit on the bottom. Ah, just fits. Okay. I finished my granddaughter's fox quilt. Which was hand quilted to a fleece because she likes the softness of a fleece on the back. Oh my gosh, I love this. Let's put a side trip to the front counter revealed all the Sicilian seafood. Because that was the words on this page. So much fun. So much fun. Now this is going to make the spine lumpy eventually, but not all of them are going to be overlapping like this. Just the ones I did out of the book. Otherwise, I'll keep them to one side. All right, one more. We got these two have to be taped in somehow. Maybe I'll photocopy the backs. I don't know. Not sure how I'm going to handle those two. The Painter of Girl and Dog just finished picking pears in Bermuda. Oh, love that one. Oh, this one's too tall. I can get rid of some of the bottom. It'll still make sense. Now this piece I might keep because it has good stuff on it. Put it in our basket of good stuff. Okay. I cleaned off my desk. I got some pages put in. I jabbered about absolutely nothing. Okay, the only thing is this is not over the spine right. That one might need a little work. Loving this. Could have a whole book of this. I'd be perfectly happy. As if I were a Roman tailor being chased by a terracotta zombie. Doesn't get much better. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow after COVID testing. Cross your fingers.